Hi, everybody. Let's continue with the analysis of interaction between BPs and GDP, BPs and interest rates, as well as BPs and inflation rates. In this video, we'll analyze the interaction between BPs and exchange rate. A country's BPs has a significant impact on the level of its exchange rate, and changes in exchange rates change the country's BPs. The interaction is in two directions. Let's firstly explore how BP influences exchange rate. The effect of an imbalance in the BOP of a country works somewhat differently depending on whether that country has fixed exchange rate system, floating exchange rate system, or a managed exchange rate system. To make the linkage between overall BP and the exchange rate be clearer, let's specify the situation under different exchange rate systems. Suppose BP is in surplus or positive overall BP. Then, under a floating exchange rate system, the government should allow home currency value to increase. Under a floating exchange rate system, the government of a country has no responsibility to peg its foreign exchange rate. The fact of BP do not sum to zero will automatically alter the exchange rate in the direction necessary to obtain a BP near zero. For example, a country has a net BP deficit. An excess supply of the domestic currency will appear on world market. The market will get rid of itself of the imbalance by lowering the price of domestic currency. Thus, the BP will move back towards zero. However, this process will take time, particularly in the short to intermediate term. The depreciation of home currency can't lead to improvement of BP. This delay is known as the J-curve effect. The deficit gets worse in the short run, but moves back towards equilibrium in the long term. If under a fixed exchange rate system, the government has to intervene by buying foreign currency and accumulate additional foreign currency reserves in the official reserve account because the government bears the responsibility to ensure that the BP is near zero. If the sum of the current and financial account do not approximate zero, the government is expected to intervene in the foreign exchange market by buying or selling official foreign exchange reserves. If the BP is greater than zero, the home currency will suffer a pressure of revaluation. To preserve the fixed exchange rate, the government must then intervene in the foreign exchange market and sell domestic currency for foreign currencies or gold. So, reserve account is negative, so as to bring the BP back near zero. Countries operating with managed flows often find it necessary to take action to maintain their desired exchange rate values, although relying on market conditions for day-to-day exchange determination. Therefore, they seek to alter the market's valuation of a specific exchange rate by influencing the motivations of market activity, rather than through direct intervention in the foreign exchange markets. The primary action taken by such governments is to change relative interest rates. Thus, influencing the exchange fundamentals of exchange rate determination. A country with a managed float that wishes to defend its currency may choose to raise domestic interest rates to attract additional capital from abroad. This step will create additional market demand for the domestic currency. In this process, the government signals to exchange market participants that it intends to take measures to preserve the currency's value within certain range. The process also raises the cost of local borrowing for business, so the policy is seldom without domestic critics. In this video, we analyze the linkage between BP and exchange rate. The imbalance of BP influences exchange rate in different ways under different exchange rate systems. Though the influence systems are different, the influence results are the same. In a general, BP surplus will cause home currency to appreciate or suffer appreciation pressure, and the appreciation of home currency or the governmental intervene will get rid of the surplus of the BP. That's all for this section. Thank you.